Hello and welcome back to the darkness, where I'm not completely fucking tired for a change.
Yeah, you need to get more sleep.
What's the password? The password's I've got a fucking gun?
Dimitri Mihal. That guy? Okay.
What's the password?
Hit me.
I'm lost.
Harry.
I'm on in.
I'm lost and scared.
Talk to Roach.
Okay, who's Roach?
Don't just stick around. You want something? Go in there.
I don't remember. Is that Roach?
Bobby,
Are both of these guys
I
Roach?
want you to do the clean run tonight.
Are you fucking crazy?
Hey, at least it's not like what, fucking a moose or whatever it was.
The one with the huge
Oh yeah,
dick?
fucking a moose.
Yeah.
How am I doing?
Like if a moose gave you like, what was it, like $1 million, would you fuck it? And the guy was like, yeah.
Yeah, it depends on the moose.
Well, didn't he say if like
Everything.
if it
What do you need?
if it had like the intelligence to grasp human thought or whatever,
Right.
then I might consider it. It's like, what the fuck is up with these people?
What's up, Harry?
What's in the background? What is that poster? Is that a movie poster? What is that?
Jerkules?
Already here.
Is it Hercules?
You want me to bring
It looks
out
like
the hard liquor?
Hercules. Did you see The Rock's Hercules? The one that came out like last year? Or was it 2 years ago? I see you got some more semi-automatic weapons. But have you seen the Hercules movie from The Rock?
Not yet.
It's actually pretty good.
Nom nom nom! Nom nom nom!
Did you know that?
Motherfucking nom!
Did you know what they used to make his beard?
What's that?
Yak pubes.
Really?
Yeah, and he didn't know until after recording.
I'm sure he is.
Yeah, but fucking yak pubes? Like what?
Right, that's
What was going through their minds? Like, yeah, this is the perfect texture for a beard. Yak pubes. Like, really? Really, guys? I just don't get it. No, I think Roach is dead.
No, Roach is totally here. He offered me some alcohol.
Yeah, and then you killed him.
He said, I think he might need a shot. And I said, shot? And I shot him right in the chest.
And that is exactly what you're supposed to do.
You're probably wondering who is this.
It's Jackie.
Well,
Man, this must be Jackie Estacato's doing. Yeah, okay.
I'm the new guy.
Okay. What?
It said, press X to devour heart.
So
So I did it.
It did that in real time?
Yeah, I guess so.
Wow.
There's a phone number you can call.
Oh, let's do it. 555-1037.
And yep, that's definitely Jerkules.
Jerkules. Does he jerk? Yeah, I'm not gonna finish that.
It takes muscles to beat brains.
Okay. You know what else you can beat?
I'm not sure. I want you to finish that sentence.
Well, I already tried to make the jerk comment, but I already made that in our other playthrough that we were doing of another game. The Knights of the Emerald Knight with the Fish Knight. Yep.
So good.
Oh no, light is bad.
Yeah.
Didn't we just come through here? Excuse me?
Well, I tried.
Excuse
I was just
me?
trying to execute him with a shotgun.
No,
'cause-
but did you see like how he was running?
Yeah,
Like what
I
the-
did.
Oh.
That was something.
Yeah, it was. Well, if I became Death, that'd actually be pretty sweet because Death is kind of all powerful.
You know, it's really funny because, like, after reading the comics, this shit makes more sense. Oh, I guess I have to do this again. After reading the comics, this shit makes a lot more sense.
What's the password?
Hit me.
Yeah, the comics do comic things.
Well, because, like, in that cutscene, it shows this guy With just a skull for a face?
Stick around. You want something?
Do you know what that's a reference to?
I'm not as well versed in the comics as
Okay.
you are.
I'm not even that well versed. In
There's
the
a shiny
comics,
there.
yeah, that's
I got a
those
hot
guns.
date tonight with a couple of Gino's
Okay.
girls.
And a collectible note, number 9.
Everything. What do you need?
Oh, okay. Excuse me, sir. Sir. Guns don't have the shot. I don't even. What is the guy in the skull death?
Yeah, basically with the powers of the darkness, Jackie can see people that are about to die.
Oh, okay. About to die. Okay. Everything's all red. You're about to die. Can you see your own skull?
I'm not regenerating my health. It's weird.
Yeah.
Fucking, like, I've shot you like 17 times.
Yeah, but remember, if it's not a headshot, it's not worth it.
There we go.
Yeah, at least that's a little
I just
better.
had to clip the darkness on and off real quick.
That was weird, though.
Yeah, it was.
Did you get the collectible note number 9?
I will in just a second. God.
Better. Because we need those collectibles.
Hey, look, another movie.
Oh, what movie is this?
I don't know. I don't want to deal with copyright stuff. That's why I was just.
It's not gonna. We'll be fine.
I'm sure we will. But just just in case.
Nah. It's not like we're gonna watch the entire movie.
And just talk over it the entire time.
Yep. Totally be Mystery Science Theater 3000.
What in God's name is that? Your fucking worst nightmare?
Yep.
But yeah, it's really fucked up because actually in Darkness versus Hulk,
Yeah.
yeah, Jackie sees a whole bunch of people that are just about to die, and he's like, "What the hell?" And he's standing next to Professor Banner, who's fine.
Yep.
And I'm gonna pretend to be Roach this time,
Okay.
Sure, Harry.
and I want to eat that heart in real time again.
That was pretty funny. All of a sudden,
Well, because my eyes just started glowing and
Yep.
his body just erupted.
it didn't even show a tentacle.
No, it didn't.
It was quite entertaining. Yeah, that guy's
I just
dead.
headbutt him.
Yeah, you did. You darkness butted him.
Fucking okay, that was
Yeah,
something.
good for you. What are the other ones you can summon?
Nothing yet.
No, I mean, I don't mean
There's
now,
a
but
gunner, suicide bomber, and I'm not sure what the others are.
man, that left tentacle just never gets anything. Are people behind you shooting?
No, he's up this ladder.
How does he have that great of aim?
I don't know. How does that not take bullets?
I don't know, because you used. I already used that joke. It's funny whenever you suck up darkness, because it just kind of looks like you're sucking up pollution.
I am. I'm Captain Planet.
Captain Planet doesn't suck up pollution.
I'm a hero.
Pollution is his weakness.
Captain Planet. I'm a hero. If I could just fucking get past this invincible light shade here. Like, seriously, there we go.
Light shades.
I didn't even shoot that. I just fucking lampshade. Look at that happy balloon.
It's a very red balloon. Are you gonna... Something about being a pussy. And if Paulie did the thing... Is it Paulie Shore?
Surprise, motherfuckers! It's a snake!
What's
It's a snake!
Was it trying to do a little jig there?
It just wasn't cooperating,
Hey.
that's all. Excuse me. You don't get to ambush me like
No,
that.
no, he doesn't.
That's
because he
rude.
was in it. He was in the wall. And then there's Jackie, and
Alright,
your tentacles
alright,
totally.
if you could,
What are you
if you could
munching
get
on
out
its
of my way,
crotch?
sir.
Like, what the fuck? I thought you already got that guy.
No, I didn't quite reach him because he was hiding behind the couch.
But it still showed that it still registered as you getting him, though. Because it, like, showed blood and shit. Are we good?
I think so.
Are we good?
I think so.
Are we even, Steven? I gotta read more of the fucking Darkness comics.
Pretty good.
I know. I've read volume.
Yeah, why am I even going after collectibles?
I've read volume 1 and 2 and a bunch of the crossovers. Yeah, it's not like there's trophies or anything.
Well, there is and isn't. Alright.
It's in-game achievements. I don't count those.
So you don't count Shovel Knight then.
I don't count any Wii U game. Because those are in-game achievements.
Show no mercy.
Like, seriously, what's the point? Collect all these stamps and stickers. For what? So you
Do
can
it.
post them on the Miiverse. Why?
Where'd that guy go? Oh, there we are. This is probably too far from my Darkness power.
So you're going to the Great Lakes Comic Expo at Macomb?
I don't know.
Should be happening in, like, February. And that's soon, actually.
Maybe.
I mean, it only costs like $10 to get in. So
Yeah,
it's not
but
like-
that's when we get our apartments, so it kind of depends.
Well, I mean,
Oh, that's something I haven't talked about. And it's something that won't post for a little while, so I'll actually have time to
post this very next day.
I want to tell people myself.
No, it's gonna be.
But yeah, me and Steph are getting an apartment really soon,
yeah, fucking nerds.
and this human's evil, and I don't have any control. I wish I could fucking move like this.
Yeah. Why can't you move like this? Like, seriously? Like, I know within context of the game, since it's an FPS, then they can't.
This is another
move like
thing.
that.
If you go down too quick,
You die?
you die to that train. And if you don't casually like slip down and you just jump onto the tracks, it's fall damage.
Fucking fall damage to a fucking host of the darkness. Did you just throw that heart away?
Oh, yeah, you did. That
Oh,
was a special heart.
Oh, a special heart. Okay.
Someone that's really evil means more. Also, this part made me really uncomfortable. So I was like, what the fuck is he doing?
Because he was doing the Bugs Bunny suck it thing.
And that's why it makes me really uncomfortable.
Okay. A lot of people probably died there.
Yeah.
Unless is this a passenger train?
Well, I mean, technically.
Well, I mean, not all the trains are passenger trains, so that's why I'm
It's the subway car.
such delicate, very torture. Wow.
Well, as we're about to find out in like 10 seconds.
Call me maybe.
Not that part. The next part.
Call me asshole. Call me asshole.
Polly, you're an asshole.
All right, Polly. Hey, asshole.
That's not the bad part. The bad part is the orphanage where Jackie grew up just burned to the ground because
That's
Uncle
crazy
Polly
talk.
just set off a bomb in it.
Not that anyone has
That's
the
crazy
balls to come
talk.
to his face.
Jackie always had a family. He was never an orphan.
I lived in after
I
my
mean,
parents died. Kinda like being rescued from a shock attack by a
Orphans
grizzly
don't
bear.
gain demon powers and
orphans
shit.
don't. Orphans don't deserve demon powers.
We never did see eye to eye.
This is another thing that, like, the comics were completely different from this, because, like, him and his Uncle Polly had a good relationship, as far as I'm aware.
Maybe it was in one of the reboots.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I mean,
I'll bet
it makes sense within context to the game.
I'll bet you that some of the fans were just like, "Oh, okay, it's different, but this game's good." But if you went with other comic book fans, they'd be like, "Oh, this isn't culture comics. It's bad."
Yeah.
Yeah, what the fuck are you looking at?
Jackie, did you hear on the news about St. Mary's Orphanage? Oh god, it's so hard.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Jenny was also an orphan.
Yeah.
Which, that's true.
Did you see that?
I don't know what to do.
Yeah, that person just kind of clipping.
All I know is that
Okay,
it's evil.
it wasn't just me.
Well, it's not just
Where are
you.
you?
Okay.
And it's not demons fucking with you.
I'm going by there right now to see if there's anything.
I really wish they'd make another game that where you just like
Pick me up.
the game just fucks with you, like
Oh,
Eternal
yeah.
Darkness.
Oh, yeah.
You can take the train from Canal and be at Fulton and
But they'd have to make it more, like, up-to-date and stuff.
Well, yeah, if you play Eternal Dark, the only reason Eternal Darkness works is if you play it on a CRT TV.
Yep.
And that's not because I'm being some sort of purist. It's because when the game came out, there weren't any HD TVs. So, like, all, like, the quote-unquote settings, like, you know, the tint and all that shit,
Yeah.
it was in, like, those, like, weird, like, shit on how menu systems worked in the 90s and early 2000s and shit like that. So, it's kind of like, it doesn't really hold that weight that it did when it came out. It's still a good game, though. And I wish...
Can you get the fuck out of my way? Jesus.
I wish they'd make another one, but the company that made that game is no longer with us.
Yeah.
Silicon Knights. They made a couple bad games after that, and they just never recovered.
Well, didn't they make 2 Human?
Yes, they did.
A lot of people hate that game. I had a lot of fun with it.
I didn't even know it was supposed to be I didn't even know it was supposed to be hyped because it was like
Neither
10,
did I.
10 years in the making.
Yeah.
Like I saw it,
I
I saw it
didn't
in
know
like a
that.
bargain bin for like $10, and I'm like,
90 miles
okay.
an hour.
Right, yeah.
And I bought it. I didn't have a bad time with it, and the main character is my favorite voice actor of all time,
Crazy how
Crispin Freeman.
Oh, I didn't even realize.
Yeah.
Huh.
And then like I learned that everyone's just like, this game sucked.
The game was really good, though. Like, it handled well. The controls were weird as fuck until you got used to them.
Yeah, they were really weird.
But, like, I genuinely like that game. I have the full 1,000 in it, and one of those achievements I cheated with the help of a friend because...
Monster.
Well, let me finish.
Monster, you
It
know?
was 5 gamer score for getting an entire legendary set of armor, which theoretically you could get that in 10 seconds. You could also technically never get it, so... After 400 hours into the game, or some shit, like, I played that game a lot. Like, a lot. Probably not
Wow.
400 hours, but...
Yeah, 400 hours is a lot.
Yeah. I put over 100 hours into that game, though. I know that for a fact. And I still didn't... I had, like, 2 pieces out of 5. And one of my friends was like, well, I've just got them if you want to just borrow them and put them on, just for the achievement. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Because I don't want this game to turn bad for me.
Yeah.
Because grinding for literally a possibly indefinite time for 3 things, for 5
Yeah.
gamer score.
Yeah, I hate achievements like that. Or the achievement that Borderlands had.
Which one?
Play with one of the play an online match with one of the developers or someone
somebody
who
that has
has.
it.
And I'm just like,
Everything does that nowadays.
And I'm just
it's
like,
why?
that's stupid.
Yeah, it's really...
What if someone doesn't get like?
Yeah.
I don't know. As a whole, I hate online achievements.
The only viral achievement like that I actually like is in Shadowrun. It's called Shadowrun Fever.
Okay.
In order to get it, you have to kill somebody that has it and teabag them. Yes, you have to teabag them,
Okay.
which is funny.
I just don't care for online achievements, because then what if servers go down or some shit like that?
Oh yeah,
Then
oh,
you're
yeah.
fucked.
Chrome Hounds?
Mag?
Chrome Hounds is a big one. I've never played Mag.
Mag is 100% online.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Homefront's got a huge chunk that got cut out now, because it's like, beat the story mode on the hardest difficulty, go do everything else online.
Like I really hate things, because then that's just like a blister on your fucking profile.
Yeah. Well,
It's not something that like you haven't completed that you can go back to. It's just kind of like, yeah, this is here forever, and you can never complete it.
theoretically, like, Microsoft, if you get a hold of them, like, they're supposed to, like, credit you the points or unlock the achievements or whatever if that you can no longer do it, or if a game releases and it's impossible to do it. But I've never seen that in action, because if that's the case, like, there's a lot on my profile that would just instantly be unlocked. Especially Chrome Hounds, which, have you ever heard of that game? Okay. It was a build-your-own mech game.
Okay.
Think Armored Core, but not fast-paced.
Hmm.
So it was like kind of sluggish controls, and it felt like what mechs would realistically be like for the day and age. Things that could easily be built, actually, which is the funny part.
Okay.
Because everything just felt like a giant remote-controlled car. And depending on what type of... Like, you built it from the ground up. Like, you decide the leg type. You can,
Oh, okay.
go from 2 legs to 4 legs to wheels to treads.
I want 16 legs.
I don't think you could have done that. But
Could I do 8 legs and be a spider?
I think the most you could have was 6.
I don't want 6 legs. I want 8
But,
legs. I want to be an arachnid.
Right? Yeah.
I don't want to be no petty insect.
Well, that's actually one of the things I was going to say is that was back in the day when my gamertag was Kaiser Metal Cow. It just came Metal Cow. And I actually built a cow mech that pooped out bombs. It was not very practical. It was fast for what it was, but it had no other weapons or defenses other than literally pooping out
the
mines.
bombs.
So
Great.
it was really fun to play with. It was really ridiculous, and it worked occasionally.
Occasionally.
But yeah, I really missed that game because it was a really interesting concept. It was basically like a war between 2 or 3 countries, and at the start of the war you say, hey, I'm fighting for this team, and everybody around the world actually dictates who wins and stuff.
Oh.
It was a game like that, which I think other things have tried to replicate since then, just they haven't really done it justice.
Yeah, but like... Yeah. I mean, you have to have a lot of confidence to do a lot of fucking online achievements.
Yeah, I mean...
And it's just like, I really wouldn't do that. Maybe have a couple.
Well, what you really need to think about is, like, it all depends on the game itself, too. And this is a big one. Like, most Call of Duties do not have online achievements.
Which is funny. Because
And that says a lot.
That's
because
funny
most people do not play that for the
yeah,
story.
I know. That's a funny thing.
If Treyarch makes the game, there's usually a, hey, make it to a certain level, and then prestige once. But, like, anything Infinity Ward had done, there was never anything for online achievements at all. It was all story-based, and, like, beat the missions in certain ways, and then obviously harder difficulties, then do things in the missions, and then the collectibles, and that was it.
See, that's what I like doing. Like, I'm the kind of guy who plays the game for the story. I don't give 2 fucks about multiplayer.
For me, it depends on the game. Which, actually, BioShock, we were already talking about this in, in a completely different conversation. Probably wasn't even recorded. I love the BioShock games. When I played BioShock 2, I actually did not even touch the story mode until I was like level 20 or plus online, and 40 was the max, and it was a big deal to make it to 40.
Yeah, too bad BioShock 2 sucked.
I liked it.
It was BioShock 1.5.
Yeah, that was the real problem. It could have easily been written off as a DLC.
Yeah.
But it was long enough to justify being its own game.
It could have been like in episodes. Because there's...
Yeah.
They did
that
like...
could have been done. The Burial Under the Sea and Infinity.
Yeah.
Infinite.
And Infinite was an infinitely better game than BioShock 2.
Oh my god, it was so good.
It really was. It's my favorite out of the BioShock series.
It might be nostalgia, but I'm really partial to the first game.
Oh, I love the first game. It was the first 360 game I ever played.
First 360 game I ever played was probably Halo 3, followed by Mass Effect 1. And Mass Effect 1, still to this day, is one of my favorite games. It's easily top 20, which I have a lot of favorite games. Number 1 will always be Pac-Man. If that ever gets dethroned, I'd be really surprised.
My favorite game of all time, Super Metroid.
I still need to play that. We should play that for the channel.
We could. I have all of them, except for Metroid 2.
We should play all the Metroid games.
I don't want to pay that kind of money for a Game Boy game.
I don't blame you. Anyhow, we've gone quite a bit over. So we will catch you guys in the next episode.
Hope you like spending like 10 minutes looking at a pause screen.
Right, while listening to riveting conversation.
Yep.
Catch you guys in the next episode.